Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first session of my Sid Meier's Colonization campaign. This is a game that I played when I was a teenager. It was originally released in 1984, but you can see that we're playing the version 3.0 patch, which was the final patch, released in February of 1995. It fixes a few serious bugs. I'm not 100% sure what the differences are, but there's at least one bug that is enormous that's been fixed. So hopefully this is fun. So yeah, I played this game a lot when I was younger, and one thing to music is interesting. All right, let's start a new game. We're gonna use the original Americas map. Just because that's how I always used to play it, and I think it's more fun that way. We're going to choose the difficulty level here. So they go from Discoverer, Explorer, Conquistador, Governor, and Viceroy. We're going to play on Viceroy just to keep things interesting. And in terms of our starting, who we are to start, we can choose from 4 different colonial powers. Each one has a slightly different bonus or feature. So if you play as England, you get increased immigration. If you play as France, you get what they're calling cooperation, which is basically, it means that you have an easier time getting along with the indigenous peoples of the Americas. Although, ultimately, no matter which power you choose, you probably will eventually be genociding at least some of the indigenous peoples that are near where you're settling. And, that's, maybe in 2021, that's not a really great thing to be talking about or doing, but that is what this game is about, or at least that's what this era of history is about. So, in any case, if you play as France, you get some bonuses that help you interact more peacefully and more cooperatively with the indigenous peoples. On the opposite hand, if you play as Spain, you get conquest, which means that you have an easier time defeating the indigenous peoples in military campaigns and incorporating them into your empire, or at least their land. And then the Netherlands has bonuses to trade. Specifically, they start with a better ship and more stable European prices for the goods that your colony is going to be exporting. Netherlands is, it is the civilization that I often played when I was playing this game, and it's widely considered to be the best. Um, I don't really want to play as Spain because I don't think we need to really play a bloodthirsty campaign here where we're going in and trying to kill the natives aggressively. And France's cooperation is, I mean, it is what it is. But I think England is sort of a fun generic country to play. You get faster immigration, which is sort of an overall bonus that just helps you in general. But it's not that overwhelming, especially in the late game when immigration becomes less relevant to your growth. So anyway, I've decided that for this campaign we're going to play as England. It's also kind of the canonical version of playing the game because at the goal of the game or um, the final mission or activity of the game is to declare independence from your home country to form the United States of America and fight a war of a rebellion war where you defeat you defeat your home country and become the United States. And so you can do that as any of the powers, but most of the lore sort of fits best with England in that sense. So we're going to play as England. So I get to enter my name as the governor of this new colony. And so, unless anybody redeems the name generator within the next few seconds, the name generator perk or whatever it's called, point reward, I'm just going to name myself something appropriate here. So I'm probably going to go with Dan Lynch, which is the name that I use for streaming, and it's also my my real name, so it works. All right, well, let's go. We are Dan Lynch. In 3, 2, 1. All right. So let's read about England. England. The Age of Expansion coincided with a period of religious strife in England. The Church of England, theoretically a Protestant denomination but maintaining many Catholic traditions, faced a series of challenges during the colonial period from would-be reformers or Puritans. The English monarchy shifted its support between pro-Catholic and various Protestant factions from generation to generation, and the English Civil War from 1640 to 1649 resulted in the execution of Charles I in a period of Puritan rule from 1649 to 1660 under Oliver Cromwell. With so much religious conflict at home, the English government had neither the desire nor the ability to enforce religious conformity in its colonial possessions. The colonies became havens of religious freedom for groups, for example Puritans, Anabaptists, and Quakers, who faced persecution in the Old World. To reflect the great flow of religious immigrants into English colonies, the English player requires only 2/3 the normal number of crosses to generate immigrants. So you get a little bit of a hint of the first game mechanic here. As you produce crosses, you generate immigrants, and England, requires fewer crosses in order to generate an immigrant. So here we go. We have an audience with the king. This is the king. In the year of our Lord 1482, an audience with the King of England. For the greater glory of England, we dub thee Viceroy of the New World. Go and explore this new land, settle it, and bring wealth and glory to yourself and our nation. So that's our charter. So in the year of our Lord 1492, and this, by the way, is a unskippable cutscene, so we're going to be watching it. An expedition led by the great Viceroy Dan Lynch left London on a voyage of discovery. Commissioned and blessed by the King of England. To explore the ocean sea. to find uncharted lands. And to establish colonies for the greater glory of England. A ship loaded with pioneers and soldiers. Set sail to find a new life, a new beginning. A new world. All right, so here we are. We've got a caravel, which is a kind of sailing ship. We've got a unit of soldiers and a unit of pioneers. So really, these are just normal settlers who happen to have guns and tools. That's the way that these units work in this game. Basically, if you give guns to a pop, it becomes a soldier, and if you give tools to a pop, it becomes a pioneer. And if it loses those things, then it goes back to just being a pop. So the very first thing I'm going to do is turn on the game options on. We want all of these on, even the tutorials. And I don't really need the tutorials myself, but I think it's good to have them in the stream just so that, as we encounter new mechanics, you can see what the game wanted to say about those. And we're doing autosaves, but I'll just make a save game in the first save slot just so that we have we have a save. There's no official Iron Man feature in this game, but I'm going to be playing it as Iron Man. Like, I'm not going to be save scumming. So if we get a good start, that's good. If we get a bad start, that's bad. And we'll see where it goes from here. So this is very similar to Civilization in terms of how it's played. But there are a lot of differences as well. So we'll explore them as we go. But first thing we want to do is sail to the west and find new land. So let's sail west and see what there is to see. All right, discovery of the new world. There's lots of these nice little woodcut things here as you achieve certain achievements in the game. So land ho! What shall we call this new land, Your Excellency? So once again, I'm going to wait a few seconds if anyone wants to redeem some Dan points and name our new land. I don't believe this can be renamed later. I think this is final. But when we start establishing individual colonies within New England, or whatever this ends up being called, we will be able to name and rename those as needed throughout the game. So we're going to name it New England. So we found uncharted land, Excellency. To put the colonists ashore, move the ship towards land and choose Make Landfall from the menu. That's actually not what I'm going to do because I can't move the ship anymore this turn. But what I can do is I can wake up these units and move them. So that's the reason why I turned on end of turn, so that, if these units still have moves. Hold on. Oh, I lied. I didn't do that because I screwed up. I clicked on the wrong place. So all my efforts to eke out one additional move failed. So let's make landfall to the northwest here. Okay. Let's move the ship a little bit. Have this. Okay, there's some natives there. Ship has 2 more moves. Let's see what we can learn. All right, now I'm going to try and move this pioneer properly. So 1 click to wake him up, 2nd click to activate him, and now we'll move him north. So he'll interact with the natives. So meeting the natives. The Tupi tribe welcomes you. We are a glorious nation of 14 camps. To celebrate our friendship, we generously offer you the land you now occupy as a gift. Will you accept our treaty and live with us in peace as brothers? Yes, we will, at least for now. The Tupi welcome peace with our brothers the English. Let us smoke a peace pipe to celebrate our perpetual friendship. We hope you will soon visit Tupi villages to share knowledge with us, and that you will send your wagon trains to trade with us. Okay, so that's all we've got for this turn. Everyone has moved. All of our units have moved, and we got to already start thinking about where we want to establish our first couple of colonies. Um, so I'll hit end of turn. All right, so now it's giving us some more tutorial messages. Our ship, a caravel, is one of our most valuable units. We can use it to explore the uncharted vastness of the New World, to carry our cargo home to London for sale, and to bring new immigrants from Europe. You can move the ship normally with the arrow keys. You can also send it to the port of your choice by pressing the G key. Okay. So, if I'm not mistaken, this is the southern half of South America that we've landed at here, which is an okay starting point. We can already see that there's some sugar here and some cotton here. And I mean, you can farm those resources in lots of places, but these particular icons mean that there's bonuses available. So we probably want to try to, use both of those resources if we can, or, exploit them or whatever. So this soldier is probably in a good spot to found a colony right off the bat because he's right next to the sugar. The other resource is pretty far. I don't really want my two colonies to be that far apart, but the native village in between is problematic. I don't want to settle too close to them either, because that will cause them to become more angry at us. So let's explore a little bit to the south, see the lay of the land here. Okay, there's another cotton and another village. Okay, so now it's telling us about our pioneers. Our pioneers have arrived in the New World, Excellency. They are ready to look for a good place to build our first colony. Try to look for a spot where there'll be plenty of food and other resources available. Also, our first colony should be built near the ocean, so that our ships can reach it. Our pioneers are currently equipped with 100 tools, which they can use to clear forests, plow fields, and build roads. If we want to make more pioneer units later, we'll either need to bring more tools from Europe or have our blacksmiths manufacture them. Hey, Runaway Steven, thank you very much for the support. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream, or welcome back, I should say. I think you were here when I was finishing up XCOM. Okay, so now we're getting another tutorial hint. The abundance of cotton in this area makes this a good place to start our first colony. To build a colony, sire, press the B key. So I'm going to go ahead and disagree with you on that, advisor, because if we were to build a colony right here, it would be directly adjacent to this native settlement, which is no bueno. Let's see. Their caravel, I think, has used up all of its moves this turn. Yeah. The presence of this native village is very annoying because it's in exactly the worst possible spot. I guess I could settle on top of this cotton because there's another cotton here. I think that's probably what I'm going to do, unless moving here reveals some even bigger problem. Let's see. Okay. All right. Now it's telling us about our soldiers. Yeah, no, this is a game that I played, many years ago. It's from 1994, and yeah, just watch and you'll see what it's all about. Okay, so our soldiers have two uses. They can be used to attack our enemies, and if we run across any, more importantly, they can be used to protect our colonies from harm. Our soldiers are equipped with 50 muskets. If we want to make more soldiers units later on, we'll need to either bring more muskets from Europe or have our gunsmiths manufacture them. Our soldiers will also become more powerful if we equip them with horses. Now, there's a third thing you can do with soldiers, which is make them not soldiers anymore, and that's probably what I'm going to do here, because this seems like a great place to settle. We've got access to fish, we've got access to this sugar, and we're not directly adjacent to any native village. So I'm actually going to found the first colony right here. The default name is Jamestown. This can be renamed later if somebody redeems the rename reward. So for now, I'll just call it Jamestown. And this is our first colony. So on the colony screen, you can decide what the colonist in this colony should be doing. Our colonist is currently producing sugar. He could, for instance, produce food instead. To change his job, select him to bring up the jobs menu, then choose what you want him to do. You can also drag him to a different square or into one of the buildings in the colony. To take a colonist out of the colony, drag him to the fence, near the water on the colony picture. So, for now, sugar is perfectly fine. This is a cash crop. It's not something that our people want to eat for whatever reason. It's It's really just money. And so having him produce that money is fine. Um, there's also just barely enough food being produced to feed that same guy. So this colony is, for now, done. We're not going to add any more people to it. You do notice that this square here in the southwest of the colony has this red totem pole on it. That means that it belongs to the natives, and we're not going to be able to use that land until we either buy it from them or steal it from them or do something to deal with the fact that they own that land and we don't. But that'll be a problem for the future. You can also see that we've already generated a small amount of alarm at this native village, and that's because we've established a colony relatively close to them. And I think we've used up all of our units for this turn. So let's end the turn. Go on to the next turn. All right, so because we established a colony, we've started generating Liberty Bells. And Liberty Bells are basically I guess you'd call it the society tree or the research progression of this game. And it's all about features of your society, not so much technology. We've actually got 3 really good choices here that I have to choose between. Well, there's 5 choices available, but 2 of them are like not that big of a deal. But let's take a look at all 5 and see what they do. So Peter Minuet, once he joins your Continental Congress, the Indians no longer demand payment for their land. So this is one way that we can get rid of that red totem pole, is to recruit Peter Minuet, and he will just make all those red totem poles go away. He's considered a high priority advisor. Hernando de Soto. With De Soto, the results of exploring Lost City rumors are always positive, and all units have extended sighting radius. He's important, but not necessarily a first pick. He's still good, though. Hernan Cortez, when he joins your Congress, conquered native settlements always yield treasure in greater abundance, and the King's Galleon transports them for free. This guy's really only useful if you're planning like early genocide and you just want to wipe out all of the natives. And I'm not planning to do that in this game. So maybe if we hire him, it'll be later. Pocahontas is kind of the opposite of that. When she joins your Congress, all tension levels between you and the natives are reduced to content, and all Indian alarm is generated half as fast. So this Indian alarm generated half as fast, that's basically the same ability that the French start out with. And Pocahontas is interesting because, like a few other congressmen, Congress people, she has a one-time effect, and that happens right when you recruit her. But you can only recruit her once, and that means you can only get this one-time effect once. So you want to try and make the most of it if you can. Although she also has a continuous effect, which not all of the one-timers do, so she is still useful even if you pick her at a dumb time. And then finally, William Brewster, which is probably the one I'm going to take. It's between him and Peter Minuet. William Brewster, no more criminals or indentured servants appear on the docks, and you can select which immigrant in the recruitment pool will move to the docks. This guy is really good. So Peter Minuet and William Brewster are basically both very good first picks. And I think because I'm playing England, which has increased immigration, I think I'm going to go with William Brewster. But I think if I was playing any other power, I would probably choose Peter Minuet over William Brewster. We also should consider that, one of our colonies, or at least, is going to be pretty far away from the natives. So Peter Minuet is not urgent right now. So I'm going to go with Brewster. I'm also going to take a look at the European screen because we haven't actually done that. Indentured servants are key. No, they're terrible. Indentured servants are awful. Let's take a look at Europe here. So the European status screen shows your home port in London, England. As new immigrants arrive, they will line up on the docks and await transport to the New World. You can recruit new immigrants by pressing the recruit or train buttons. When ships arrive in the harbor, their cargo can be sold by dragging it from the cargo holds to the blue warehouses at the bottom of the screen. Cargo can also be purchased by dragging it from the warehouses to the ship's holds. In the warehouse boxes, the first number indicates the bid, which is the price the port will pay for that type of cargo, and the second indicates the ask, which is the price that you can buy things at. To send a ship back to the New World, click on it and drag it back to Bound for New England. Easy enough. So let's take a look at who our next 3 colonists would be. So this is pretty bad news. Right now, the next time we get a colonist, it's going to be randomly one of these 3 guys. Now, if we manage to get William Brewster actually earned before that happens, we won't get this petty criminal. we'll get something better. But the other two aren't even that exciting either. There's just a generic free colonist, and there's a master fur trader. And none of those guys are really exciting. But we're going to get one within a turn or two. Because if we take a look at the religious advisor, you'll see, yeah, like we're about to recruit our first guy once this reaches the far side. So I think I'm just going to send the ship back right now. I'm going to send him straight to England to go pick up our first recruit. And this settler, I think we have very little choice but to settle here on this cotton. So this is going to be Plymouth. All right, so we've got two different red totem poles here, including the place where we wanted to do our cotton farming. Although we're still getting a lot of cotton here. How much cotton would be there? Okay, it's showing 5 out of 5 cotton here because I can't see how many cotton are on here until I buy it or steal it. I don't want to get aggressive with the natives right off the bat, but it sucks. And you have no money because we're starting on the hardest difficulty, so our starting gold is 0, so we can't buy this anyway. Like if we click on it, let's see. Yeah, they want 565 gold for this land. So we could just take it, which would obviously anger them quite a bit. But for now, we don't really have the military to back up those kind of words, so we're just going to say never mind. But once we do have the military to back up those words, I have a feeling that the Tupi are going to be in big trouble because they kind of have a lot of good spots near our colonies. This colony here is already taking the sugar. That's fine. So we're now going to be exporting both sugar and cotton to the New World. So yeah, let's end our turn. It'll probably give us a notification that, yeah, unreligious unrest in England causes increased immigration, colonists, petty criminals in our village. So we got the worst possible roll. Excellency, there are petty criminals ready to join our colony on the docks in London, Europe. If we send our ship there, they will gladly set sail with us and become useful members of our community. Well, useful is in quotes there because petty criminals are pretty substandard. So where's that ship? How long is it going to be until it gets back to Europe? Expected soon, it says. Can we get better information? Like if I go to the naval advisor, it just says high seas. So I don't know how many turns it'll take to get back, but it should be there next turn. Let's see. Genocide and servants are clearly the best way to create a free society. Yeah, well, we're gonna have to upgrade those petty criminals and other people. But yeah, I guess at this point we're just accumulating these resources. At least we're getting quite a bit of cotton from the central square. Hey Taffer, good to see you. Welcome to the colonization screen, or stream, I should say. Okay, so our ship arrived in London. Unfortunately, empty-handed. We don't have anything to sell yet, so we still have 0 gold. So we really are just going to drag this guy back to New England and find a place for him to colonize. Yeah, this Tupi hut is really causing me some geographic concerns. Okay, so we arrived back, but we're way down here again, like we were. This is where we left from. I'd really like to be up here, because I want to see what's north of Jamestown. So I guess I'll just start heading in that direction. The ship isn't very fast. Oh, okay, how close is Plymouth getting to being full of cotton? So it's at 52. And what about Jamestown? Jamestown has got 30 sugar. Okay, so we can afford to take a couple more turns to get that petty criminal up to the north. Okay, so the Tupi tribe is pleased to see the progress of our neighbors at Plymouth. Come to offer you 19 cotton in recognition of the everlasting peace between our peoples. Very kind of you. And similarly, these guys are giving us sugar. Yeah, exactly, Runaway Steven. It's a little bit wacky. I guess there's some high winds on the ocean that help them travel faster. All right, so we've got more religious unrest already. We got to start unloading and loading. All right, let's go to Jamestown. Let's grab this guy, get him off the boat. We'll put him here. Oh, come on. All right. So I'm worried these guys are going to fill up on stuff. Okay, here we go. Our ship has arrived in Jamestown. Your Excellency is waiting for cargo. The blue boxes across the bottom of the screen list the cargo available in our warehouses. To load it on the ship, use the mouse to drag it into one of the ship's cargo holds. Once the ship is loaded, it can return. You can return to the main map, and then on the ship screen, you can send it to Europe. The ship's next turn, you can send it to Europe. So we're going to grab the sugar from here. We're not going to grab these furs yet. They're accumulating very slowly. The Dutch start with a ship that has 4 holds instead of 2, which is obviously much more convenient, but 2 is enough for us for now. So we've got this dude. He can do a little bit of exploring. Or he can, I guess, we just want him to go north, right? Yeah. New cargo of cotton is ready. So what this is basically saying is that our warehouse is full. We need to start producing something else. And yeah, once again, there's 100 cotton in Plymouth. So this guy's now wasting his effort. So we need to get him to do something else. I guess lumber is probably a reasonable thing for him to collect. Where do we need to put him to make 4 lumber? Down here probably? Yeah. So yeah, we'll just have him collect lumber because the cotton warehouse is full, and so there's really nothing else that he can do. Alright, this ship, we'll load it up with sugar again because 6 more sugar has accumulated. And we'll send him down to Plymouth to go get that load of cotton. Oh, and we're getting even more new colonists. Or sorry, no, this is talking about the petty criminal arriving in Jamestown. But I actually don't want him to make him a citizen of Jamestown. I want him to explore. Hey, that's interesting. There's some tobacco there. Okay, so we've arrived in Plymouth with that boat. That means we can load up the cotton, and we can safely start farming cotton again. This cotton was being wasted during that time. Yeah, I need to build a warehouse here ASAP. Okay, now we're back to the petty criminal. Should I have him explore towards that tobacco or along the coast? Let's go take a look at the tobacco. Okay, and there's a tree near it too. So this is looking like a really good spot for a colony. Too bad it's too close to Jamestown. Alright, now we can head back to London with our... Oh, did you not? Alright, I'll have to move him more next turn. Alright, let's keep exploring with this guy. Try and find a good spot for our 3rd colony. Okay, you're going to go to London. Okay. That's probably not a bad spot, or maybe over here? Let's see what's over here. Alright, finally, we've got our first load of cargo returned to London. So we're going to be selling this at $4 a piece, so we should get 400 from that. Yep, 400 gold, pretty nice. We're also going to sell the sugar. Now, ideally, you would sell in units of 100 because it has less of an effect on the price if you sell in, board lots or whatever. But we can't really be picky about that right now. Now let's see. We've got 2 spaces and 1 guy. let's see if there's anything interesting in the recruitment pool. So in the recruitment pool, we've got expert silver miners, Jesuit missionaries, and master fur traders, none of whom we really need. So I'm not going to waste 220 gold on them. We'll let them get recruited naturally. But what I am going to do is I'm going to buy some other stuff. And you can kind of cheat a little bit, because what you can do instead of like just buying stuff is you can equip this guy with some things. So we could equip this guy with muskets, tools, horses, and they won't take up any extra space if he's actually riding them or using them or carrying them. So we're going to equip him with horses, which costs 100 gold. And we're also going to grab some... want to grab tools or guns? I've got 672... Wait, why do I have 672 gold? Oh, because I sold the sugar as well. The sugar is even more expensive than the cotton. I think I'll grab some tools for now. We don't have a pressing need to do any military actions yet, but I want to buy tools and guns in general before they get too expensive. Okay. Okay, so the only place I could make a colony to exploit both of those resources is right here, which is pretty close to Jamestown, but we might move Jamestown, move it down a bit. Like maybe move Jamestown onto the sugar. I don't really want to do that though. Alright. Well, we'll have to make the best with what we've got. Nothing is ever perfect. So we're going to build a colony here so it'll have access to the wood, or the wood, the tobacco, and this will be a pretty good positioned colony. And the fact that I have a little bit of overlap with one of my other colonies, oh well. I could always uproot Jamestown. Okay, so is Plymouth the one that already has tools? It is. Nuts. So I have to drop off the tools at a different place. But at least I can drop off the guy and the horses here. Oh, not enough time to get all the way in, but I can pick this guy up out of the ship and move him in. And then we can take his horses and put them into our storage by making this guy... We're going to have to make this guy a farmer if we want to move him into the colony. So I don't really want to do that. I'm just going to make him a colonist. So his horses will now go into storage here. And since we have a food surplus, the horses will breed. And there'll be more than 50 horses. And that's how you get more horses for free. Well, at least maybe not free, but it'll stop the surplus of food from being wasted or whatever. Okay, let's build a colony up here. Roanoke. This is our tobacco colony. So he's getting some tobacco, but not as much as a free colonist or even an indentured servant would get. That's because he's a petty criminal, so he's just low quality labor. We'll try to upgrade him later. Try and make him into a free colonist or put him to use in some other way. But yeah, that's it for this turn. Okay, the Tupi are giving us 15 furs. That's kind of them. Alright, we're going to need to pick up a load of sugar here again pretty soon. Or cotton, I should say. Yeah, basically next turn. So let's... This colonist is no specialty profession. If we move him to a friendly native village, the Indians will be willing to teach him a new skill. This is true. I don't know if I want to do that yet, but actually I guess that's probably a good idea. Unfortunately, there's an Indian unit here, so I can't move there, but I can sort of go around. Try to move into the village next turn. Problem is, I don't know exactly what he's going to get trained with. It might be cotton, which would be awesome, or it might be tobacco. Actually, I guess at this point, we have got a cotton colony, a tobacco colony, and a sugar colony. So really, whatever they teach should be useful. if it's one of those three professions. All right, let's just, yeah, we already double check what this guy's doing. He's making tobacco. All right, and here they're giving us furs. That's nice. All right, we've got some Jesuit missionaries, so that's fine. We'll make use of them. Colonists has learned especially. Wow, this is a very rare event. That's really interesting. Wow. Our cotton planter learned to be a specialist cotton planter. We need like more boats. This is crazy. We're going to be producing cotton like nuts. Okay, and we gotta get the tools to a different town. Because we can't unload the tools there because we don't have the space. Now I hope this guy doesn't get trained into a cotton planter too. That would be annoying. We don't need that many cotton planters. Okay, now we can unload these tools. We can load up this sugar. And I think maybe we're gonna have to start buying boats soon, because this is crazy. All right, let's see what the natives will teach this guy. Entering an Indian village with a free colonist. Typically you want to scout first to find out, but we don't have a scout yet. It doesn't even tell us what they teach us. So your expeditions reach the camp of Tupi. The inhabitants are peacefully working the surrounding fields. They wave to you happily. So we can live among the natives and see what profession we learn. Fur trapper. That's... Yeah, I'll just say not right now, thanks. So I just don't really need a fur trapper right now. That's unfortunate. Let me write that down. So this was location 4061 fur trapper. So if we need a fur trapper in the future, we know that that village provides fur trappers. Yeah. All right, let's end the turn. Okay. This guy is full of full of cargo heading back to the old world. So we'll head to England. Hopefully quickly. Alright, so this guy, we need to found another colony, but where? And what will you grow? I guess technically this is an ocean square. Because there's a little river, a little connector there. So I think a ship could get there. So I could probably put a colony up there, and it would, no, it'd have to be like there. No, that's right next to Plymouth. I guess I could put a colony there. Man, my colonies are getting all packed weird. Let me go up there and see what's in that area. Let's do a little bit of exploring. Oh, there's desert there. Gross. Giving us 11 tobacco. Okay, that's very kind of you. Oh, we finally got 10% Sons of Liberty membership. So Sons of Liberty membership in Jamestown is up to 10%. This is also an effect of the Liberty Bells. So not only are they technology or society research, but they also make our population want to rebel against the home country. The more Liberty Bells our statesmen generate, the faster membership will rise. Right. This is just a very minor milestone, but it's a milestone. Okay, we've got cargo reaching the New World. How much money have we got now? We've got 1,200. How much would it cost to buy a ship? We could buy a caravel for 1,000 gold. And honestly, at this point, I'm tempted to do that because a merchantman would cost 2,000. I really want a merchantman, but having a caravel, a second caravel, would double our cargo ability. And right now we don't have enough cargo ability to sell what we're producing fast enough. So I think I'll buy a caravel for now, even though it's not a great deal. And maybe soon we will be able to afford a merchantman or even a galleon. Well, privateers are only 2,000 as well. Nice. All right, let's go with a caravel for now and try to get, get lots of gold coming in. Purchase a caravel for 1,000 gold? Yes. Now, does that price go up? No, it doesn't. Okay. Its artillery prices go up, but ship prices stay the same, it looks like. Okay, so we don't have enough to buy more muskets, or let's see, we could recruit somebody, but we don't need any of these. We don't need any of those yet, so we'll just hold off. We'll just head back to Europe with both of our ships. Yeah, set sail for the New World. Oops. Ah! I keep clicking the wrong thing. Alright. So off we go. Now we've got 2 ships. Alright, Plymouth is up to 10%. That's good. And we've got our exploratory man here. Really, he should be riding those horses that we have, right? There's 56 horses. Hey, Somber, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Are you not streaming today? Yeah, no, I had a really good long weekend. All right, so the price of tobacco in London has gone up, which is really good because we're going to be selling it soon. That's excellent news. So let's just do one more turn of exploration with this guy. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna settle here and hope that it's. Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, new cargo of cotton is ready. Yeah, we knew about that. So let's temporarily move this guy to anything else productive. What was I doing before? Lumber, right? We'll get a little bit more lumber here while we're full of cotton. Alright, so this ship... So we need to put this Jesuit missionary to work. We could just remove his specialty or just put him in farming or something, but what he's designed for is to go preach to the natives. And by especially putting a high quality missionary, you're more likely to get reduction in the alarm of the natives, and you're also likely to get converts who will come and join your colony. So I'm going to head over here, and then I should be able to put him right into the colony right from the ship. Or right into the... This unit cannot enter an enemy occupied square from aboard a ship. You must first unload them. Oh, alright. Well, he can go do next turn. He can establish his mission next turn. So we've now got 2 caravels. This one will head to Plymouth, and so I guess I'll have this one head to either Roanoke or Jamestown. They've got 56 tobacco. These guys have 24 sugar and 46 furs. All right, let's go to Roanoke first. We'll pick up the tobacco, and then we'll pick up. Yeah, so this is where I'm going to build my colony right here. It's not it's not a great spot because of the overlap, but I want to access this tobacco, and I want to be on the ocean. So we're going to name this colony Barbados. All right, so we've got our guy on the tobacco. It looks like there's also quite a bit of cotton from the center tile. That's good. So we've now got 4 colonies, and you can tell right now we're focusing on cash, right? We're focusing on getting cash crops, but eventually our focus will shift as the game progresses. Oh, they're giving us coats. That's very nice. And we've got a master fur trader now available in London. We're going to have to go pick him up. Hey, we got William Brewster. All right, so we've earned enough Liberty Bells to get our Continental Congressman that we wanted. Now, hopefully Peter Minuit is still available, but he may not be. It's kind of a random, it's a random rotation. We may have to pick someone else. So again, just as a reminder, his ability is that no more criminals or servants will appear on the docks, and we get to select which immigrant in the recruitment pool we will get. It's interesting that we gained him on the same turn that we got a new immigrant, and the order was not that order, it was the opposite order, so we didn't get to choose our immigrant this time. Alright, none of these are great. Um, I'm probably going to go with William Penn, but let's take a look at each one so that everyone can see what their bonuses are. So Peter Stuyvesant, he allows construction of the custom house in your colonies, which can streamline trade with Europe. This is a late game feature, so there's no reason to pick him right now. We're not going to build custom houses right now. I believe they have requirements that are hard to meet. Like they might require a minimum colony size, and all of our colonies are size 1 right now. So Coronado, when he joins the Congress, all existing colonies and the area around them become visible on the map. So this reveals enemy colonies, right? The French, Dutch, and Spanish colonies. I don't care where they are. In fact, I can guess where they are. And there's no... I really don't want this. That's not an interesting feature for me. Drake. When Drake joins the Congress, the combat strength of all my privateers is increased by 50%. I don't have any privateers. I'll be buying some later, but not right now. So this is not really that urgent. Ben Franklin, the King's European Wars have no further effect on the relations between the powers in the New World, and Europeans in the New World always offer peace and negotiations. So this will be useful if I ever decide to start attacking the French, the Spanish, the Dutch, but currently don't have any plans to do that, so he's not very useful. And finally, William Penn, who I probably will choose. Cross-production in all colonies increased by 50%. So cross-production is what causes immigration. And so this guy increases immigration by 50%, which is just a nice all-around bonus, very similar to the racial bonus that I have for being English. So he's the one that I'm going to pick, and that just means that we're going to have people showing up on the docks even more often. All right, let's establish our mission with the Tupi. So your expedition has reached the camp of Tupi. The inhabitants are peacefully working in the surrounding fields. They wave to you happily. We can either establish a mission, or we can incite them to fight one of the other European powers, like the Spanish or something. But we haven't encountered the Spanish or the Dutch or the French, so obviously we're just going to establish a mission. So the Church of Barbados mission, founded in spring of 1518, the Tupi approached the new religion with curiosity. So we're trying to convert them to Anglicanism at this point, or whatever the current religion of England is. As you read in the intro, it's a little wacky sometimes. All right, this ship can now head into Plymouth and pick up stuff. Hopefully, it can reach Barbados. I think it can, at least from there or from there. All right. Yeah, you can see the little red cross there, which indicates there's an English missionary in that native tribe. So the Tupi tribe is pleased. Okay, they're giving us 2 cotton. I think our cotton was full anyway. Yeah. Exceeded its warehouse capacity. 2 tons have been thrown away. Oops, I should have moved it into the ship before the end of turn. That was a blunder. I'm going to grab this tobacco as well because the other colony on this little bay makes tobacco. So I'll fill that up with tobacco there. So I'll head to Barbados now. All right. Now let me just make sure that... Okay, so I'll grab the tobacco, which is being made here. Cotton's being made here too, but I'm full of cotton. I don't have a lot of tobacco here. Roanoke produces tobacco mostly, also furs. Let's grab them both. I don't know why there's sugar here. I guess that was the donation probably from the natives. Let's see. Does Jamestown have anything I need to pick up? I can pick up the furs from Jamestown and fit them into this ship. So let's go to Jamestown, pick up those furs. So, alright. I'm hoping that we get to 2,000 gold pretty soon. Alright, price of ore has risen to $4. We don't have any sources of ore yet, but we'll need to find some soon. Hills, mountains, and ore deposits are good for that. So there's a couple of hills over here, but they're near the desert, which is like, bleh. Okay, so we can grab a little bit more tobacco from here. And yeah, I think we're just going to go to London with this ship. He doesn't quite make it on the first turn. That's unfortunate. All right, here we can continue loading up with furs. And yeah, that's it. Can't fit anything else on this ship. So let's head to London. Oh, they're donating us sugar. That's kind of them. Price of cloth has risen to $10. All right, so we can sell this stuff. That gets us up to 896 bucks. So we'll just head back with this guy. And wait for the next turn. See if that gets us over 2,000. Price of coats is falling. All right, so we'll sell the cotton, sell the tobacco. Tobacco's not worth very much. 1,400. So we're not there yet, but maybe next cycle we will get there. I mean, we're bringing in 400 bucks with cotton every turn or every time we go there. Price of rum has gone up. That's good for us. Price of cloth has gone down. That's bad for us. Okay, so finally we get to make our first William Brewster pick. We get to choose whether we want expert silver miners or free colonists. There's no disadvantage to choosing an expert silver miner, even if you don't have any silver to mine, because he's at least as good as a free colonist. So I'm going to pick him. Okay, rebel sentiment is rising. So we've reached 10% across all of our colonies, which is nice. Once you hit 50% in a colony, you get a production bonus. And also the whole, the main progress of the game is you want to get this as high as you can. So we've got a fur trapper. I guess we could settle him up here and trap some fur. So let's explore north with our fur trapper here. Oh, that's as far as that boat can go. But didn't they both leave? No, they didn't. They didn't both leave at the same time. So that's why this guy got here first. Okay. Price of rum has gone up. That's good for us. So we never buy rum, right, or anything else really. There's only a few things that we buy in this game, and rum is not one of them. We're going to be selling rum. Okay, so this caravel is empty. It can just do another round of pickups. So let's go to Barbados first. All right, this guy is going to make landfall up here. Let's see. We don't want him to be too close to Roanoke, but actually if we just go straight north, make landfall, that should be a good spot for him to settle. Because unlike in Civilization, colonies have a pretty small radius, and you might think, oh, well, when it gets bigger, it can use this outer ring. No, it never uses this outer ring. It only can work the tiles directly adjacent to itself. Should I do a bit of exploring with this ship? I kind of want to, but I also need to transfer goods. My ships are in high demand. Okay, we can start loading cargo onto the ship in Barbados. We got the cotton, we got the tobacco. Then we got this guy. He's going to found a colony. So this is Penobscot. As I mentioned earlier, we can rename colonies. So if anybody wants to redeem the viewer reward to to do that. Let's see. Fur. Oh, wait a minute. He's not a fur trapper. He's a fur trader. Oh, well, that's a blunder. That's a blunder and a half. So this is actually an awful colony because it doesn't have any access to anything special. Let's do a little bit of scouting. Ooh, we found the Dutch. So we can tell that this Indian group here has a Dutch mission, and it's alarmed by the Dutch because it's orange. The orange border on the exclamation mark and the orange cross. So there's New Amsterdam. There's the Dutch capital, or it's not a capital, obviously. It's their first colony. But I think we're going to have to uproot this colony because it's trash. So we'll just move him out to the front. And shall we indeed abandon our Penobscot colony, or actually forfeiting all of our hard work here? Yes, it's God's will. So this colony no longer exists. Where am I going to settle next with him? We'll see. So there's their fancier ship. They start with a merchantman. They're donating us 10 cloth. That's nice. Price of rum has gone down. That's not good. All right, let's load up the ship again. And let's go to Plymouth and load it up in Plymouth. Let's see. Yeah, so that's a full load of cotton. And let's see, no more tobacco. Is there anything I'd rather send than the tobacco? No, I don't think so. All right, this other ship. Okay, you've done enough exploring. You need to come back and start doing shipping again. So go back to Roanoke and pick up whatever's there. This guy. What am I going to do with this guy? I guess he could explore a little bit, reveal a little bit more of the map. Maybe I'll be able to find a place to settle. Actually, this square is not so bad. Sons of Liberty membership in Roanoke is up to 10%. That's good. Alright, here we're going to load up nothing. There's nothing more to load up. We're just going to go back to England and sell our loot. Alright, let's explore this way. Yeah, so if he settled there, at least there would be wood production there. But wood is not really a cash crop. Wood is industrial. It's something we're going to use to grow. Price of muskets has risen. That's not good. We buy muskets. Right, so like I could settle there and have access to wood. But there's no cash crop in this colony. I guess we could just do Liberty Bells in this colony. Alright. How much money have we got? 1980. Ah! Not enough. Almost. Alright, let's get this silver miner back into... Because I know that there's silver in these mountains over here, so I think my silver miner is going to go exploring this way. Alright, Roanoke. What do we got? Almost a full hold of tobacco. And I guess we'll grab these furs as well. Well, you know what? This sugar is like weird. And the furs are not going to overflow anytime soon. So I'll grab the sugar instead. And plus Jamestown's going to be sugar as well. So let's go to Jamestown. And yeah, we've got almost a full load of sugar. Well, we do have a full load of sugar with that. So yeah, that's good. So this guy, yeah, if we build a colony here, call it Boston. And we'll just have him work on Liberty Bells. You know, that's fine. This is just going to be a Liberty Bell colony. You know, each colony produces one Liberty Bell and one cross. So that's kind of why I'm spamming these little one pop colonies. You know, because obviously getting more Liberty Bells and more crosses is really good. And this guy's going to be making lots of Liberty Bells. And eventually he'll be a good source of lumber once I need to start spamming lumber. $11 furs, thank you. 14 furs, thank you. Okay, we get this amazing selection. We can choose a free colonist, or a free colonist. I think I'm going to choose a free colonist. Alright, this place, yeah, it's full. Go to England, sell your loot. Okay, we're back with the silver miner. So like I said, I think there's silver over here. I'm going to explore with the ship to try and find him a good place to mine silver. Spies report, French treasure fleet laden with 3,000 gold arrives in La Rochelle. The French king is pleased with the booty. Okay, so the French have started discovering treasure troves. We should probably try to do that soon. Ooh, meeting fellow Europeans. Greetings, Viceroy Dan Lynch, and welcome to New Netherlands. We have justly claimed all of this land in the name of the Stadtholder of the United Provinces of the Netherlands, and we are here to build a mighty overseas trading empire. Please do not interfere with this God-given mission. Our Stadtholder is disturbed by the large English forces lurking outside our Dutch colonies. We demand that you withdraw all military units adjacent to Dutch colonies immediately. I'm not sure what units he's talking about, but sure, we'll withdraw our forces to Europe. We literally have no forces here, so... Although all this land rightfully is ours by order of the Stadtholder, we propose a demarcation treaty dividing all the land before God into perpetual and inviolable English and Dutch spheres of influence. Will you agree to such a partition? Sure. Excellent. All the land which you now occupy shall constitute the English sphere. The land which we occupy shall be Dutch in perpetuity. Please remember not to trespass in those areas. And I can ask them to withdraw their forces, but I don't need to. I think I'll just tell them to go in peace. Although if they attack Roanoke, I'm going to be sad. Okay, the price of muskets has risen to $4. Alright. Finally, we have over 2,000 gold. And we can purchase a merchantman, which is a larger and faster ship. Yeah. Let's, hold on, how much money do we have? We still have another $800. Let's arm this guy with muskets. And let's buy some more muskets, which caused the price of muskets to go up, as you would expect. And let's send him back with that. And here we're going to buy some tools. Oh, too expensive. Cargo is normally purchased in units of 100. When you drag it, blah, 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 and you can choose to buy less than 100. I'm not going to buy less than 100. I'm just going to deal with it. There'll be more money next time. We now have probably enough ships to actually send all of our stuff back to England. Let's try and find the Cape here in the Pacific Ocean. Price of horses gone up. That's okay. We're probably not going to buy any more horses. Cigars is going down. Not good. Ooh, here we go. Viceroy Dan Lynch. Because of recent developments in our ongoing war with the Ottoman Turks, we've decided to raise your tax rate by 2%. The tax rate is now 2%. If you wish, you may kiss our royal pinky ring. So, we basically have three choices here. I mean, it presents it as two, but really it's three. If we kiss his pinky ring, then the tax rate is 2%. And that means all of the goods that we ship back home, we have to pay a 2% tax from now on. And it'll only go up in the future. Or we can hold the Plymouth Cotton Party, which would destroy all of the cotton we have in Plymouth, which is probably almost 100. And we would start boycotting cotton, which means we can't trade cotton with London anymore. And we could pay money to remove the boycott, but there'd be no tax, so the tax rate increase would be canceled. 2% is not too bad, and right now we're relying a lot on cotton for our income, so I think I'm going to kiss the pinky ring this time, which should save us several hundred gold right away at the expense of, a small increase in our tax rate. Okay, we've hit 20% in Plymouth, that's good. 20% in Jamestown, that's good. The king has increased military spending. Regulars added to the Royal Expeditionary Force. Colonial leaders express alarm. So I'll show you what that refers to. If you take a look at the... is it colonization score? No, it's not. This is just a summary of my entire game. Is it Continental Congress? Yes. So this here is the English Expeditionary Force. This is the military force that the king will send against us when we declare independence. 48 infantry, 25 cavalry, 26 cannons, and 14 men of war. This would not be something that we could handle right now, so we're not going to declare independence right now. But once we do declare independence, this is what we need to be able to defeat. And he just added some units to that, which is fine. And then this shows our Continental Congress. Okay, so we're going to continue exploring this worthless desert. Here we go. Discovery of the Pacific Ocean. We managed to find the southernmost tip of South America. There's Antarctica down there off the map. Yeah. So there's silver in them there hills up here. Or at least I imagine that there is. Let's continue. All right, religious unrest. The only option here that's obviously good is expert ore miners, because the free colonists are just inferior to the expert ore miners, so we'll choose him. Sons of Liberty membership, that's good. Let's keep exploring here. All right, this is the guy who's bringing in more guns. Where are our guns right now? I think they're in Jamestown. Yeah, we've got guns and tools in Jamestown. Let's go to Plymouth just because I need the horses anyway, because this guy's going to be... Or no, actually, I need tools. Right, we're doing tools first. So, yeah, let's go to Plymouth. We're going to make this guy into a pioneer. All right, this ship actually has 4 hold slots, so it can load up with all kinds of different stuff. So we'll have it just do a tour of all of these colonies and just pick up everything that they've got. We can hold 4 different kinds of things, which is nice. And they give us cloth. All right, let's keep... Aha, look, there's the Inca. A much more advanced native civilization, and there is some silver. Okay. All right. So what are we going to do here? We're going to move... we won't deposit these guns here because this guy's going to have to become... this guy's going to become a pioneer, which means he's going to drop his guns. And so we can't put 100 more guns in here. So we'll just grab the cotton for now, make sure it doesn't overflow. And we'll have this ship move on to another place. Okay, so here, we'll just load up again, make sure we've got everything, and head to Roanoke, pick up more stuff. Specifically, tobacco, fur, I guess coats maybe? It might end up leaving those at the next city, we'll see. But for now, that's what we're going to pick up here. Spies report Arawak's raiding party wreaks havoc on the French colony of Quebec. That's interesting. The French, the French start with a bonus towards peaceful relation with the natives, but they've somehow managed to piss them off more than we have, and more than the Spanish have even. Can ignore that. That's not that relevant. Okay. So yeah, I guess we're probably finished exploring there. We need to actually settle. Okay, let's grab a little bit more cotton. And let's see, this place has no guns, so we can head up to here. So in Barbados, we're going to unload the guns, load up some cotton. Oh, wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to unload, is it control? Is it shift? How much should be unloaded? I want to unload this much. But I don't know how much that is. Let's try 50. Oh. Okay, let's load the tobacco and then load the cotton, and that'll fill it up. Okay. That's weird that there's no, like when you hover, it doesn't tell you how many it is. If you like, can you? No, right click just gives you the Civilopedia entry. Interesting. Okay, this guy has got tobacco and furs, or can add more tobacco and furs. Okay, and you'll go to Boston next. Pick up whatever's there. Actually, I don't think there is anything in Boston. There's very little stuff in Boston. Okay, here we are. We finally got our pioneer operating. So the reason I created this pioneer is we've got 5 settlements now, which is a decent number to start with. And now I'm going to start improving the tiles around our base. And the first tile I'm going to improve is the one right on top of Plymouth. So we're going to plow fields right here. And that's going to increase the production of both food and cotton on this square. Oh, you know what? We forgot to move this guy off of making wood a long time ago. Well, that's annoying. That was kind of a blunder. You got to start making cotton, my man. At least we've got a supply of wood there now. That'll come in useful when we want to start building stuff. Okay. Let's make landfall here so that we can meet the Incas. So the Incas are one of the 2 very advanced native civilizations. The other one is the Aztecs. So the Inca tribe welcomes you. We are a glorious nation of 5 cities. To celebrate our friendship, we generously offer you the land you now occupy as a gift. Will you accept our treaty and live with us in peace as brothers? Sure. The Incas welcome peace with our brothers the English. Let us smoke a peace pipe to celebrate our perpetual friendship. We hope you'll soon visit us. This is the same information that the Tupi provided. So do they claim this land here? They do. So maybe we should have made landfall here instead, because that's where we're going to make our colony. So they're going to be kind of mad about that, but that's okay. All right, let's load up Barbados here. Oh, they already have 49 cotton. Ah! Alright, so you're going to go back to London with your loot. Oh, they're offering 11 tobacco. Very kind of you. These guys are offering 14 sugar. Very kind. Okay, so you can probably head back to Plymouth. And you're going to establish a colony right here. All right, Boston. What can we load up on? Probably just furs. Yeah, because he's building Liberty Bells. Oh, and that was exactly the maximum number of furs that we can hold. Okay. So you go head back to England and sell that stuff. All right, Sons of Liberty at 20%. All right, let's see if it'll allow us to build here. Baltimore. All right. Oh, this is all owned. This is all owned by the natives. Whew. I definitely am not going to be able to afford to buy this tile. They want 975. So let's have him make Liberty Bells until we get Peter Minuet to get all these tiles belonging to us. In the meantime, they might give us like silver as a donation or something, which would be cool. Alright, I've been streaming for more than an hour now. I'm going to take a 3-minute break to refill my water and, you know, stretch my legs a bit. I'm going to put up the scoreboard, and I'm also going to run a 3-minute commercial. So I'll see you guys in 3 minutes.
Okay, I am back. So I think I've screwed up my audio. Oh, this isn't XCOM. Can you guys confirm whether my audio is all screwed up or not? What's going on here?
Can you hear me?
Testing, testing, testing. What did I do to break my audio so badly? I literally, I mean, I've done this several times every stream for like months, and somehow this time
it's all screwed up. Okay, testing. Can you hear me now? Okay. So when I turn off the game audio, it's fine because you probably can't hear the game audio now, right? Okay, I'm going to try turning the game audio back on. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Okay, I think it's good now. Wow, sorry about that. All right. Everyone can hear the game and me, I hope. Yes, this is not XCOM, this is Colonization. We are genociding the New World. Well, we're not genociding them just yet, but unfortunately it is an inevitability. All right, let's end turn. I ruined your faux XCOM rage. Oh no. All right. A lot of nothing going on these turns. We should arrive in England pretty soon, I think. The Incas see that your food stores are low this season. Our own harvest has been plentiful, however, and we have come to share our bounty with you. We offer you a gift of 75 food. So this is good, but it scares me because it makes me think that this colony is screwed up. Type U tribe is pleased to see the progress. How many towns do you name? How many characters can fit? So I have a lot of towns. I'll just show you in a second here. All right, we can choose between 3 different flavors of free colonist. All right, let's sell this stuff off. Finally getting some money here. All right, we've got over 1,000 gold again. And we've got these 2 new units. All right, let's head back. Oh, and we can sell this off too. So we've got 1,700 gold. All right. So hold on, so many automated things happening. Let me take a look at this colony. Has this colony got negative food? No, this colony's fine for food. What are they talking about? The Incas just imagined that we had low food supplies. We're producing 2 food, we're eating 2 food, everything's a-okay. Alright, so this guy, he finished plowing this field, which means it's going to produce more food, more cotton. And yeah, let's see, the other tile that we're working is that one, so we can plow that one too. Let's go up here and plow that tile next turn. So in terms of how many towns we'll name, let me bring up my colony report. So right now we have 6 different towns: Jamestown, Plymouth, Roanoke, Barbados, Boston, and Baltimore. We're going to be adding more. But yeah, if you want to purchase a rename using your Dan points, just specify which town you want to rename and what you want to rename it to. And as long as it's not extremely unsuitable, then I will do the rename. And if it is extremely unsuitable, I will refund your points. So it's not like you'll lose them, but yeah. Oh, we got more information too. Okay. And I don't know how many characters can fit. That's a great question. We'll find out. Oh, they're giving us 5 silver. Nice. All right, so Prince Rogers has redeemed a rename. He's going to rename Barbados to Princeville. Let's see. Oh, we're overflowing on cotton again. Let's zoom into this colony. So, the fact that we're overflowing on cotton is concerning. Um, I think maybe it's time to start working on building a warehouse in this town. I don't know if we have. Do we have enough hammers or enough wood? Yeah, we've got 84 wood, and this is going to take 80 hammers, so we're fine. Um, okay, so let's do the rename. Oh, this looks like a good place to plow or clears. We're getting at another tutorial here. But yeah, I agree with this recommendation game. But first, we need to rename Barbados to Princeville. All right, let me just... I just got to hit the redeem button here so that I don't get lost and confused. Mark as complete. There we go. Okay. So now we're gonna plow here again. That's good. Oh, I've got a stupid thing blocking my view. Okay. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What did I... Oh, I think I hit Alt to speed up DOSBox, maybe. And this Dutch merchantman, why are you this far south, Dutch merchantman? Your city is up here. Why are you down here? Causing me problems. Okay, we're back in Plymouth with this ship. We can load up. Are you just the one unit thing? I'm not sure I understand your question. So I am playing as New England. I'm the governor of New England. I work for the King of England, at least for now. And I'm settling colonies in the New World, much to the chagrin of the indigenous peoples who already live here. So like all these units with the red on them belong to England, or New England. And this unit, the green unit here, belongs to the Tupi, which is a native tribe. There's also the Inca over here. They also have their own units. And then the Dutch are orange, and they have a colony up here. And probably more colonies further north. All right, let's load up this ship. We got cotton. What else do we want to put on it? I guess we could grab this cloth, get rid of it. And yeah, let's just head to England with that. Here we've got a colonist and an ore miner. I guess setting up an ore mining colony would be a good idea. At this point, it'll have to be inland, though. We've kind of used up all of the good coastal territory. No, I'm not the king. The king is my boss in this game, and eventually we will rebel against the king. I'm the governor of this colony, or of these colonies, of the entire. I'm the governor of the entire English colonial system. Okay, so we got an ore miner, we got a sentry. Let's actually start doing some scouting. Let's go pick up some of those horses and do some actual scouting. So I'm going to make this guy into a scout. And the ore miner... Actually, you know what? Can he help build? Maybe he can. I don't think actually he can. Oh, he can help build. There's barely enough food for that, but... yeah, you know what? I don't want to have a two-person colony just yet. Let's make him a colonist. We'll find something for him to do. All right, this ship. This is the merchantman. Let's see. I think I want this guy to be sort of dedicated to dealing with the cotton down in Plymouth. That's why we bought him, right? Because we had so much cotton coming in, we didn't know what to do with it. And we can put this guy back on cotton now. Just keep gradually working on this warehouse. Spies report, oh, the Arawaks are hitting the French again. What did the French do? The French, despite their bonus to dealing with the Indians, the French have managed to really piss off the Arawaks. Oh, hey, we get a farmer. Okay. So farmers are important for the next stage where we start having more people in our colonies. Sons of Liberty membership, 31%. Okay. Right, because these colonies are producing Liberty Bells, so it's not surprising that they're getting higher Sons of Liberty membership. All right, let's grab cotton and fur from here. Let's head to Princeville. Get some more stuff from there. Okay, we've got our scout. We've already scouted that village, sort of. Let's scout this village. So our expedition has reached the camp. They're happy. We're going to ask to speak with the chief. Okay, so these guys do master tobacco planters, and they want rum, horses, and cigars. Okay, so tobacco planters. I'm going to write this down, because if you don't write it down, the only way to get this information again is to go scout them again. Tobacco planters, rum, horses, and cigars. I'm mostly excited about the tobacco planters. Oh, they're giving us 40 gold, which is nice. Okay. And let me write down what their coordinates are. These guys are at 4457. And they've been scouted. Oh, Prince Rogers wants me to hydrate? Well, cheers. Okay, so we've got our ore miner. I guess we want to pick a tile that has like hills around it or mountains. I guess that we could head up north along this river and see what's up here. I don't think. Can you move on? Yeah, you can move on top of other units. Okay, it's not one unit per tile like the more modern Civ games. All right, here we go. So we can sell off some stuff. How much money have we got? We've got 2,000 gold again. Well, that's Fog of War. I thought it was ocean. Yeah, the Fog of War looks a bit like the ocean. It's kind of intentional that Fog of War looks like the ocean. But yeah, it is Fog of War. So we're going to bring this farmer home. We're also going to bring some tools. Because tools are useful. Is there any... I mean, there's not much point in equipping him with the tools. Let's see. What's available in the recruitment? Just free colonists. I mean, I guess we might as well equip him with tools. It just means that it takes up less space. But I don't think I want to buy anything else, do I? I guess I could buy more tools. I could buy another load of tools. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. And the price of tools has gone up. And now we only have 1968 gold. So we can't afford another ship, but that's okay. Buying tools at this point of the game is a good idea because the tools are cheap. In fact, if you take a look, let's go back to Europe. So you can turn ore into tools on a one-to-one basis, right? So you can have a man working in a shop turning ore into tools. But ore has a bid of 4 and an ask of 7, and tools have a bid of 2 and an ask of 3. So turning ore into tools is actually like absolutely the wrong thing to do. What you should do is mine ore, ship the ore to Europe, sell the ore in Europe, and use the money to buy tools and ship them back to America. And because there's nothing else you can do with ore. Like the only thing you can do with ore is turn it into tools. Don't see the French threat. You're preparing to fight hard. Well, it looks like the Arawaks are taking care of the French. The Arawaks have attacked French colony twice at Quebec, and I don't know where they are, but they're not here. They're either in the Caribbean or in North America because the Dutch are in Brazil. And there's only 4 starting locations on this map. Okay, let's pick up more stuff. Pick up more cotton. What do I want to? Do I want to pick up the tobacco? Yeah, let's pick up the tobacco and just leave the furs here. Let's head back to England with this stuff. All right. So the bigger ship that can hold more stuff can pick up everything that we want to sell. Is this Earth-shaped? Yes, yes. We're in South America right now. So this is the Cape. This is Antarctica. This is the mountain range here, the Incas, and then this is like Brazil up here. So we're just farming cotton down here, and tobacco and sugar. Basically, the three main cash crops. They all kind of intersect in this area, which is convenient. We aren't too reliant on any one crop. So I'm going to go scout the other 10. We already know that these guys provide fur trappers, but we don't know what they want to trade. Oh, so they need tobacco. Well, that's interesting. I've got tobacco, coats, and horses. Okay. So if we were to build a oh hey, guides. Oh, this is great. Makes us a seasoned scout. Right? Okay, perfect. So we're now a seasoned scout. We're now a specialist scout, which is awesome. All right, this guy was exploring north, right? Yeah. He's going to see if there's a suitable place to establish a colony up here, which it looks like there probably will be. Although having inland colonies is not ideal. Eventually you got to do it, because you run out of land otherwise. All right, price of muskets is going up. Eventually it's going to be, we're going to need to make our own muskets, because they're going to become too expensive to buy. Okay, Sons of Liberty membership is going up. That's good. All right, we got our big ship here. Let's load up. More cotton. Anything else we need here? No. All right, let's go inland to Princeville. We can load up. Now we can load up the furs, the tobacco, the cotton. We can get everything and ship it back to England and sell it. All right, this scout. Now, where do we want to take this scout? I guess we can explore these Inca cities and see what they have to offer. They might have cool stuff. The scout has better vision than a regular unit as well. And you can travel on rivers quite quickly, so I'm going to follow this river. Okay, there's a Tupi village there. I think I'm going to settle a colony right here. And that'll be one of my ore mining colonies for later in the game when we really need ore. I think. I'll travel along this river first, just to see. Okay, so they're giving us 11 tobacco. Oh no! Oh no, not tools! Alright, so once again we have this choice. We can kiss the pinky ring and accept the tax increase, or we can toss all of our tools into the ocean, not take the tax increase, but no longer be able to buy tools from England. And at this stage in the game, that would be a death sentence, so we're going to have to kiss the pinky ring again. And our taxes are continuing to rise. But we got William Penn, so this will increase our immigration. We now have 2 members of the Continental Congress. Now, big money. I hope we get good selection. Specifically, I want Peter Minuet really badly. So yeah, cross-production, which is read as immigration, increases by 50%. I guess we don't get to choose the next guy until next turn. Alright. Let's pick up miscellaneous junk from this colony. And I guess there's even more. We can keep hitting back and forth between these 2 colonies until we've loaded them all up. But All right, so this is now plowed. So that, oops, wrong colony. So Plymouth is going to be producing even more cotton now. Or wait a minute, maybe not. It's still just 10. Hold on. So cotton planter 3, plow slash river +1. Ah, brutal. So plowing a river is a complete waste of tools and time. Oof, oof. Well, there's a lesson learned right there. Is there a cooldown on naming? Yeah, I did put in some cooldowns on the. I did put in some cooldowns on the different things that you can do, but it's not that long. It's like maybe an hour or something like that. I just didn't want, people spamming it. But I guess maybe the cost is enough to ring kissed for nothing. No, no. I mean, we still need lots of tools, just not right exactly here. What we need here is we want roads to connect up, and we also want to like plow the center tile. So I'll plow this tile. This definitely will improve things, I think. Wait, maybe it won't. Prairie Major River Road. Maybe there's no point plowing this tile. That's so bizarre. All right, well, you know what? I'm definitely going to plow this tile, the tobacco tile. Gosh darn it. I'm going to plow the tobacco tile and nobody can stop me. All right, let's keep exploring in this direction. Okay, perfect. So this will give us 3 mountains for mining. So if I settle this tile that's flashing. And we get to choose 3 different flavors of free colonists. Let's pick the middle one this time. Okay, sell some stuff. Oh, price of cotton is starting to fall. That's bound to happen. These prices are all going to tank over the course of the game. But like, look at silver, right? Silver's at 19/20. We need to get that silver mine online. Um, let's see. Anyone interesting pop up? Oh, now the season scouts pop up. So season scouts are a great deal because they actually come with horses. You know what? I think I'll spend some gold on these season scouts. Now we'll have 2 season scouts exploring, which is a lot better than 1. Okay, here we go. Ah, he's not there. He's not there. All right, so the only new one on here that we haven't seen already is Juan de Sepulveda. So I'll show you what he does. His presence in the Congress increases the chance that subjugated Indians will convert and join a colony. And what they mean by subjugated here is when you attack a native settlement that has a mission. So like we have a missionary in this native settlement. If we were to go in and attack them with our military and win, there would be a percentage chance that we would generate a new pop, which is called an Indian convert. Does it mean New England like North America? No. New England is the name of my civilization. So in this case, New England means like Argentina or wherever it is that we are down here. So New England is the name it's the default name for my country or my collection of colonies. Okay, so we're going to choose Hernando de Soto here, especially since we've now got our seasoned scouts. He's going to allow our exploration of Lost City rumors to be guaranteed successful, which you can see here. And all units have an increased sighting radius. So De Soto is definitely the pick. I'm sad that Peter Minuet's not here, but of these 5, Hernando de Soto is definitely the pick. So now what that means is when we explore these goody huts here, we're going to get a guaranteed positive result. Okay, I guess nothing but rumors is a positive result. It's better than a kick in the butt. Okay, so we've thoroughly explored that area. Now we're going to head to check out this Inca village. This guy's going to build a colony here. Here we've got tools. Let's send these tools up north. Send them to Jamestown maybe. Get everybody using tools. Okay, this ship, again, we can load this up. Load this up with goods. Send them back to England. Get some cash. All right, so this guy, you're going to head over here and you're going to plow this this tobacco field. The Dutch and French have signed a peace treaty. Okay. So that means the French are probably in the Caribbean. That would be my guess. Price of tools is going up. That's no surprise. Sons of Liberty membership going up. That's good. All right, Jamestown now has a pioneer. All right, this guy, you're going to plow this field, right? Let's just double check that. Hold on. How do I bring up? Here we go. Tobacco planter, plow / river, +1, prime ×2, expert ×2. Okay, perfect. So we're going to plow this tile, and then we're going to get an expert by sending a colonist into the Indians to train. All right. Scout, talk to the Inca. What are we going to learn about this group? So these guys train expert silver miners. They want tools, trade goods, and rum. So these guys want silver miners. They want tools, trade goods, and rum. We should really probably get around to building wagon trains, start trading with the natives. Okay, so they want to tell us tales of nearby lands. This will expose some more of the map. Although, okay, yeah, it exposed like one tile up here. Okay, here we're going to build a colony. The square does not have access to the ocean, Your Excellency. If we build a colony here, we must transport produce to port using wagon trains, which we can build in any colony. And that's exactly what I had in mind. So this is going to be Providence. So he's set up to mine automatically. But at this stage in the game, since I don't have a wagon train yet, I think I'm just actually going to move him onto Liberty Bells for now. And we'll worry about mining once we have a wagon train set up. Because otherwise we won't be able to extract the anything. Okay, so we've got this dude here. We're definitely going to plow this tile, or at least deforest it. Yeah, clear forest. That'll improve things. And then this ship, what can we load up? I guess we can take some sugar from here. All right. French and Spanish have signed a peace treaty. Oh, they're donating us ore. That's very kind of them. Donating sugar. That's kind of them. Don't care about the price of horses. Okay, so we can sell some stuff. This should give us a pretty decent amount of money. All right, we're getting close to 3,000, and that's a really important breakpoint because 3,000 would allow us to buy a galleon. A galleon is a ship that has 6 storage slots instead of 4, and it's capable of holding a treasure train. And hopefully we'll be starting to get some treasure trains soon with our scouts. So we got to decide if we want to buy anything here. Probably not. Guns are already getting pretty expensive. Like they already cost more than ore. Ore gets turned into tools, and tools gets turned into guns. So at some point, it'll make sense for us to start doing that. We could pick up trade goods because that one Inca town said that they wanted trade goods, but again, we don't have wagon train yet, so that would be a pretty speculative investment. So I think we're just going to head back to New England. All right, 41%. Nice. All right, this ship, we're going to grab a little bit more sugar, and then we're going to head up to, what does Roanoke? Yeah, Roanoke doesn't have any tools. Let's head to Roanoke, and they've got almost maxed out tobacco. Let's just deal with that. So we can just temporarily store the sugar here. Oh, maybe we can't. Never mind. Okay, well, we can take the tools out and we can put the tobacco in. Okay, that works. And we can put the rest of the sugar in. Okay, So that's actually going to be a pretty good. That's going to be a full ship. It's going to be full of sugar and tobacco next turn. Excellent. Where are we here? Oh, this guy. Can we get to shore before I run out of time units? Yes. All right. Let's make landfall with our seasoned scout. And this ship can continue. Where do we want to continue on to? How's Baltimore doing? Baltimore's got some ore. Honestly, I'd like to sell that. That was gifts from the Indians. I think I'm just going to go grab that because 16 ore is actually a lot of money. So let's go do that. All right, now I want to go scout this village. So let's see how close I can get. Okay. Oh, I forgot to write down the coordinates of the other one. Let's just do that. Oh, they're offering silver. Oh, nice. That's like $100. Okay, hold on. This village was at, or city, I guess, 3564. Okay. They're the ones that want tools, trade goods, and rum. This guy, oh, this is the one, hold on. This one I'm sending to Baltimore. Right? Now I'm lost. Okay, okay, it's a new turn. Okay. So we can ask to speak with the chief here. Greetings, travelers. We're a peaceful village. So these guys want tools. Or hold on, okay, so these guys teach silver mining as well. They want tools, trade goods, and rum. That's exactly the same as what the other city wanted. These two cities are exactly the same. But they're giving us valuable beads worth 960 gold. I like the Inca. Thank you very much. That's a lot of gold. What were their coordinates? These guys are at 3560. Okay. So yeah, they just gave us almost 1,000 gold. So we could, yeah, we've got 3,800. We could recruit a free colonist for 68 gold. We could purchase a bunch of cool stuff, like a galleon. Friendly, yeah, exactly. Very friendly. Yeah, you know what? We might as well purchase a galleon because we're gonna need one eventually. This is a good time to do that. And passage is only 68 gold, so might as well start picking up some colonists too. Oh, a master carpenter. Master carpenter sounds useful. I think we can sort of start moving into the next stage of our development now that we're starting to get more immigrants. And let's see, who's next? We want to go to the next unit, right? This unit, can he do anything? No, this unit can move. Okay. What do I want to do with this guy? I guess he could probably pick up more tools. Are there tools in Plymouth? No. Are there tools in Princeville? There's guns. What do I want to do with this guy? I guess he could be a farmer. I guess he could sort of represent the first generation. Or wait a minute, it's this guy that's the farmer though, right? I think this guy is a farmer? Maybe it's this guy. I feel like we have a farmer. All right, you're going to go investigate the lost rumor near Princeville. Hey, we found 160 gold. Ruins of a lost civilization. Loot the field. Okay, so here we're going to grab tobacco and sugar, and we're full. you're going to head back to England with a full load of loot, or crops, I guess. Okay, Sons of Liberty membership is up. That's good. Alright, we've got another merchantman here. Plymouth's getting close to being full of cotton again. So let's go to Plymouth. Start loading up this ship. Alright, so here... Did we finish plowing? Oh, you know what? I think I canceled the order. Well, that was dumb. Man, I'm wasting tools like crazy. At least I think that wasted tools? I actually don't even know. Alright. Actually, you know what? This guy's going to learn to be a tobacco planter. 4457. Is that this one? Yes. Okay, perfect. So you... Come on. How do I select this guy now? I just want to activate him. A for activate unit. Oh, here we go. Okay. You're going to go and learn to be a master tobacco planter. And you're going to go explore this other lost rumor. Or lost city. Rumor. Whatever it is. Rumor. Oh, Cherokee raiding party wreaks havoc on the Spanish colony of Isabella. And again. Spanish caravel damaged. Wow, the natives damaged a Spanish ship. That's awesome. Whereas our natives are giving us cotton. Clearly we are doing a better job. Price of muskets is going into the stratosphere. Alright, let's sell this stuff. Oh, prices are dropping as we sell stuff. Look at that. Look at those taxes. Brutal. Let's see. Oh, no interesting colonists available. Yeah, I guess we'll just head back. This galleon has a bunch of people on it. So, alright, let's have this guy become a tobacco planter. Yes, I shall become a master tobacco planter. Alright. So yeah, so this guy now is more efficient at growing tobacco. Alright, let's check out this rumor. Nothing. Alright. Excuse me. Alright, let's head up north and check out that one. Alright, it was Plymouth that has a bunch of wood and needs to build something, right? So let's take this carpenter into Plymouth and put him to work. So Plymouth will grow to size 2. We'll have this carpenter. He's a master carpenter. We'll have him be a carpenter. So you can see he's twice as efficient as when I had this guy being the carpenter. And there's already enough wood to finish the warehouse here, so I don't need to worry about collecting any more wood. He can just work away, turning wood into hammers, and hammers become a warehouse. Yeah, so we can just load up this ship. Let's see, yeah. Now we're starting to get too many ships, which is fine. It's not a problem. So this guy, he's a free colonist. Let's see, I should cross off the tobacco planter because you can only use each village once unless it's a capital, and that's not the capital. So I can make him into a silver miner or a fur trapper. Don't particularly need either of those right now. So I guess he can go grab some tools from Jamestown and start doing some tool stuff. Oh, actually, should have had him take the ship to Jamestown. That would have been a lot more efficient. Alright, well, the ship's going to Jamestown too. Oops. Alright, we got another Inca settlement to check out next turn. Okay, they're giving us coats. That's kind of you. All right, Liberty Bells. That's good. Okay, our ship has finally reached Baltimore. So we can put cool stuff on here. We've got some silver. We've got some ore. Also got some furs, but you know, they're less exciting. All right, so now, yeah, so now this tobacco is being grown more effectively, but we just need to get the tobacco planter to, the guy who's the tobacco planter to go to Princeville and take over as the tobacco guy. All right, you're heading up northeast to check out that other rumor. This galleon is just gathering up cotton. Let's see, is there any? Yeah, there's cotton here to get to. So let's go to Princeville and get cotton. There's cotton, there's tobacco. Anything else cool? Doesn't look like it. All right, so this pioneer can now continue pioneering. Let's see, what do I want him to do next? I guess he could build a road to Providence. Just so that Providence had some connection to the ocean. All right, we're gonna meet these Inca. Okay, so once again, it's exactly the same. 3 different Inca cities, all with exactly the same skill that they offer and exactly the same stuff they want to trade for. What are they going to give us? Tales of nearby lands. That's very convenient, actually. That tells us a lot of stuff. Let's check, what are their coordinates? Coordinates are 36, 56. Okay. That's all we got for this turn. Spanish loot and burn Cherokee capital. Natives flee in panic. 1,400 gold worth of treasure recovered from ruins. It will take a galleon to get this treasure back to Europe. So the Spanish are hitting back. Well, it's difficult to blame the natives for this, but, you know, that was the message we were getting from international news. I'm sure the Spanish did something terrible to cause that. I think we've got a ship in Jamestown already, right? Yeah. So we'll send this one to Roanoke. All right, Baltimore. Yeah, we're just going to head back to London. It might take the Pacific route. Yeah, I think it is going to take the Pacific route, which takes a bit longer, but you do eventually get there. Okay, this ship loaded up with loot and send it back to England. This looks like a good place for a road, he says. I agree. Let's build a road. All right, so now, Prince Rogers, you were asking earlier about the fog of war. Because we just did a map reveal from this village, or this city, we can now be quite sure that this particular fog of war is ocean. Same with this one, whereas anything north of this line is probably land. So, but let's head towards that Lost City rumor, or whatever it is called. All right, tobacconist, or tobacco planter, I should say. So, first we'll move you into the town, then we'll move this guy out of the town. Make him a colonist. Then we'll move this guy on top of the tobacco, and then make him a tobacco planter. So he's now producing 14 tobacco a turn, which is, you know, pretty good. Load up that galleon. All right, Scout, you're gonna keep going. Oh no, I think the Dutch consumed that rumor. All right, let's go inland. That sucks. All right, so let's let's head back to London with some loot. Because there was definitely a rumor in that direction, and it's gone now. So, well, donating us furs, that's nice. We get to pick a random free colonist. Oh, 50%. So now Boston gets a bonus, production bonus. I think they're just producing Liberty Bells, yeah. So now instead of producing 4, we're producing 5 Liberty Bells in Boston, which is, it's good. Could be, Oh, and the city number is green to indicate that condition. All right, Roanoke. Let's load you up with goods. So at this point in the game, we should probably focus on selling stuff in lots of 100. So maybe what I'll do is I'll start bringing stuff to Plymouth, because that's where we're building the warehouse, and sort of set up my trade a little more intelligently. So we'll see if that makes any sense. And then we can use the galleon to clear stuff out. Pioneers clear forest near Jamestown. 20 lumber added to stockpile. Well, that's nice. All right, let's check out this village, see what they have to offer. These guys do master sugar planters. That's good. We need that. So sugar planter. They want rum. They also want horses, cotton. And they're going to give us 160 bucks. All right, let's get their coordinates. These guys are at 44, 48. Did I do this group, this guy yet? This is 43, 40, 43, 52. No, I haven't done these guys yet. I should circle back and interview these guys. See what they want, or what they can offer. All right, this guy, you know what? He might as well go grab that sugar. Let's see. I can go to... I feel like no, it says which colony. I thought there was a way... to have them go to somewhere else, but it looks like there isn't. Like to go to a specific tile. Like maybe I can right click or something? No, that just selects the tile. Where is that guy? Is he in Plymouth? No. Where did that guy go? Well, he'll pop up again, I guess. There he is. Okay. So you're going to go north towards that village that does sugar planting. Okay, galleon arrives. Sell stuff. Actually, I'm not even going to sell these items because it's not a full load. We're just going to... Hold on. Any recruits that are interesting? Ooh, an elder statesman. For 251 gold? Yes, please. Yes, please. All right, you're going back on the galleon. You're going back too. We're not selling partial lots anymore. We're just going to sell things in groups of 100 now. All right, explore the rumor. You happen upon the desperate survivors of a former colony. In exchange for badly needed supplies, they swear allegiance to England. All right. What does Elder Statesman do? So the Elder Statesman is the specialist version of this job that produces bells, and they're very expensive if you want to get them not randomly. So like if I go train, you can see I can pay 1,900 gold for an Elder Statesman, but instead I paid 250 gold for an Elder Statesman. And the best part is, now that I've got one, I can make my own using the university. So if I build a university in, say, Jamestown or something, then that one Elder Statesman can train free colonists to become Elder Statesmen, and so I can have an Elder Statesman in every colony, which is definitely a thing that I'm going to want to have by endgame. So this is just a good way to start that up. And especially considering that I've got two different cities now, Boston and Providence. Actually, three different cities, Boston, Providence, and Baltimore. I just have a dude sitting in the town hall because there's nothing better for him to do. Um, so replacing those guys with another state, one of those guys with another statesman is going to be awesome. All right. Okay, this guy. I guess we should go talk to the Inca capital. Let's speak with the chief. Silver miners. Okay, so finally a slightly different configuration. Now this is the capital of the Incas, which means we can train an unlimited number of silver miners here, which is nice. Tobacco, trade goods, tools. So we could just send guys here and just produce unlimited silver miners. Oh, they're going to give us some more map coverage. Okay, this guy's got tools. Let's go plow the the sugar that we're farming down here. Okay, this guy, we were going to circle him back to hit this village next, right? All right, let's speak with the chief in this village. Sugar planters. Oh, so there's a closer sugar planter. That's perfect. And he'll give us nearby lands. Oh, there's their capital. That's good to know. All right, I forgot to write down... Oh! Nuts. I forgot to write down what those guys traded for, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Hold on. So these guys are at 43.52, and they were sugar planters. And I didn't write down what they wanted in trade, but that's okay. That's not a disaster. This guy now has a shorter distance that he needs to go to get trained as a sugar planter, which is nice. And this guy, this is the guy that we picked up as a spare colonist. Do I want to train him as a silver miner? I guess I could build another silver mining colony down here. And this area is not claimed by the natives, so if I were to put a colony here, the natives wouldn't even care, because they own this tile and this tile, but they don't own this tile. We own this tile, New England. So what I should do is get him trained as a silver miner and then move him down here and make a colony there. So I can get him trained here. That's on the way. Oh, the Spanish managed to get their 1,400 gold back to Spain. In theory, we could have tried to capture that. Tupi tribe is pleased to see. They're giving us 9 coats. Okay. All right, these things we're going to sell not in board lots because they're very valuable and yeah. All right, we've got 2,000 gold. At some point, we're going to want to buy a few cannons while they're still cheap. Oh my goodness, this happened again? This is so cool. This is supposed to be super rare, but it's now happened twice in this early game. So sending a guy to learn sugar planting is now moot because we've already got a guy who knows sugar planting. And we don't currently have a second... we don't have a spot for a second sugar planter. Interesting. Alright, so Plymouth... can now we're dropping stuff off at Plymouth. So that it can be picked up when it's in lots of 100. Alright, let's get into Princeville here. We already spoke to them, yeah. I guess we want to check out this rumor over here, because I think I'll have this guy check out this rumor next. So I'll have this guy head this way through the mountains. All right, we cleared the forest. Now we're gonna plow again to get more sugar. You're gonna head towards this rumor. You are... What are you? Oh, right. You're going to become a pioneer as well. You're going to pick up the tools that are in this city. And you're going to do some pioneering too. And you no longer need to become a silver mine, or you no longer need to become a sugar planter. That's very unfortunate. I guess, yeah, what do I want to do with you? We've got tools in Roanoke. Let's have you go to Roanoke and pick up the tools there and become a pioneer. This guy, you're becoming a silver miner, right? All right. Oh, they're giving us silver. Nice. Okay, Sons of Liberty membership is up. All right, so I'm going to take another 3-minute break. It's been about an hour since my last break. So I'll bring up the scoreboard so you can look at my achievements. But I'm also going to run a 3-minute commercial. So stay tuned. I'll be back after these messages from our sponsors. Okay, we are back. Hopefully I didn't screw up the audio this time. All right, so we're gonna resume the game here. Now, there's one thing that I realized during my break that I have failed to do properly is spread out these horses. We've got 45 horses in Plymouth, but I don't think we have any horses anywhere else, except, of course, with our scouts. So what I'm going to do with this boat right here is I'm going to head to Plymouth and grab some horses. And then I'm going to spread them around to all of the other colonies so that they can start growing more horses. This guy's going to continue making this road to Providence. This guy's going to head up towards this lost rumor here. And this guy's got his own rumor to look at. Nothing but rumors. All right. And you're going to become a silver miner. Okay. Boom. All right. We got another guy with tools here. So this square, plow/river, so it needs plowing. Okay. What do we hit? We hit A to activate English Pioneers. Yeah. Wait. Oh, that ended the turn. Gosh darn it. I need to learn the keyboard shortcuts a little bit better. 7 furs at Baltimore. Okay. Muskets are going up again. Sons of Liberty looking good there. Oh, we got too much cotton now. Zoom to colony. All right, let's get you hammering again. We can finish this stupid warehouse before we run out of space to store stuff. Okay, so the horses, we're gonna shift drag. We're gonna bring. How many colonies are there? There's like 6 or 7 colonies. So let's just bring 20 horses. And we'll just drop off 2 horses at each colony. Ooh, rebel sentiment has hit 30% of the entire everything. All right, back to Princeville. Drop off some horses. This guy, he arrived via the Pacific, which is dumb. But this elder statesman, we got to figure out. So probably the best colony for him to be at is Boston, because this guy's just some random dude. So let's go to Boston with the elder statesman. All right. You're going to go to Plymouth and start hoarding stuff. My silver miner, I guess you're going cross country. Let's send you to Baltimore first, and then we can walk the rest of the way manually. Let's see. You need to plow, and you're going to Plymouth as well. We're going to try and get some board lots. Okay, let's explore this rumor. Nothing. Well, you know what? I just realized. I think I've been kind of a dummy. No, that's the wrong. Yeah, here it is. We haven't actually got Hernando de Soto yet. That's just in progress. Yeah, we haven't actually earned him yet, so I shouldn't have been popping all those rumors. Because we just chose him. We're going to get him as our next guy. We haven't actually got him yet. So that was a bit of a blunder. Right. So if we look at the list of founding fathers, Hernando de Soto. Results are always positive, and all units have an extended sighting radius. I don't think there's any others that affect. Hold on, let me just double check. Yeah, this is the only guy who affects these rumors, Lost City rumors. But we haven't earned him yet. He's still in progress. Oops. All right, let's keep exploring north. I'm noticing there's a lot of ore deposits here, so we may need to go inland when we want ore. But I guess these mountains are also good for ore. Something to think about. The ship made it here. Yeah, okay. So we can pile in the cotton, the tobacco, the furs, and we can get another ship in here next turn with that stuff. Price of coats. Okay, we get another master carpenter. Sweet. Oh, the tools party. Oh, they're raising it by 4%. The friggin' Navigation Act, eh? So we've got a potential source of ore. This is a difficult decision. Actually, you know, I might have enough money to hold the party and then immediately rebuy. And 4% might make that worthwhile. I don't have like a spreadsheet of all this, but tools are pretty cheap, so the price to remove the boycott should be cheap. All right, let's do it. You know what? We haven't seen a party yet. We're gonna do the Roanoke Tools Party. Roanoke Tools Party. Sons of Liberty throw 100 tons of tools into the sea at Roanoke. Colonists refuse to pay new tax. Parliament announces a boycott of tools. Tools cannot be traded in London until the boycott is lifted. All right. Roanoke is up to 79%. Nice. All right, let's take a look at Europe and see how much we have to pay to remove this boycott. 2,000 gold. Gulp. Let's wait until we run out of the tools we have, and then see if we want to pay this. Alright, Princeville. So we're going to deposit 2 horses here. And might as well pick up tobacco while we're on our way. Drop that off in Plymouth. Alright, our pioneer has reverted to a colonist status after using all its tools. Thanks for reminding me about the tool problem, buddy. Alright, let's keep exploring this way. Alright. So these ships have partial stuff in them. We can move the partials into here. We really need this warehouse to be finished soon. Yeah. We'll just wait with that galleon there for now. Alright, Roanoke. Yeah, you were coming here to get tools, weren't you? Guess what? We threw them into the ocean. Why did we throw them in the ocean? Because we're stupid. Does Boston have tools? No. Do I have tools anywhere? I'm completely out of tools now. Gulp. Well, that sucks. Okay, well, you're going to be a farmer now. 5 food. So we're going to start accumulating food here. And that means we can support somebody new. Yes, those emotes are correct, Prince Rogers. Actually, I'm going to switch these guys around because food is less important than tobacco. Whoops. We're going to have you make tobacco and have you make food. Oh, come on. Stop doing this. All right. I want to drag you onto the tobacco, drag you onto the grassland, switch you to farmer. Okay. All right. Let's carry on. Okay. This guy is just the horse ship. This guy's accumulating stuff to sell to England. So horse ship is going to go to the next town, which is Jamestown. This ship is going to go collect stuff from various towns, like Boston has some stuff. Oh, but there's the other ship is going to Boston. You can go to Roanoke. Oh, you didn't pick up the horses doing that, did you? No. Okay. You reverted, right. So what do I want to do with you? I guess we need a second tobacco planter. There's no second place to get a tobacco planter. There's just a second place to get a sugar planter. Well, that's silly. I guess we can start mining ore in this town. So if this guy moves up into this town and he becomes a farmer, then this guy can become an ore miner, start making ore. And then once we max out ore, we can switch to blacksmith and start making tools. All right, let's check out. We're not going to explore the Lost City rumor yet because we don't have DeSoto, but we're going to check out this Inca village or city. Greetings, travelers, expert farmers. Oh, that's interesting. I'm definitely interested in an expert farmer. I thought I had one already, but he's like missing. He's somewhere. I'll have to find him. These guys want tools, trade goods, and rum. I'll have to remember to write down their coordinates. Okay, they're going to give me more map. That's nice. Hold on. What's their coordinates? They're at 2644. Okay. There was this scout is available, so he can head towards that river. All right. Have we got some goods we can haul to England? We've got some. Spanish burn Cherokee Village. Natives flee in panic. Not very nice of you, Spain. Well, they're giving us 10 cloth. That's nice. Price of horses going up. No big deal. Sugar in Jamestown. We need a warehouse here too. We've only got 20 wood. Let's have this guy switch to lumberjack. Put him on a tile that actually makes sense for that. Should be 6. Is that one? Yeah. Yeah. He's still gonna be producing some sugar that's gonna get wasted, but that's okay. We'll get a ship there soon. In fact, we just did. There's a ship in Jamestown right now. So we'll put that sugar on. And I guess that means we can move this guy back to sugar planting. We want to put 2 horses here. So we can start growing horses. This guy, actually this guy will be the one who picks up the sugar. He'll take it back to Plymouth. Okay, what do I want to do with this guy? I guess explore a little bit more. Okay, that's finished. Is the town square plowed? It says Savannah Road. It doesn't say plowed. So I guess I need to plow the town square too. Oh, there's another village to check out. Oh, I just saw a dragoon. Okay, so we're gonna sell these full lots. Price of tobacco is falling. That's okay. Nobody interesting to recruit, so we'll just head back with this dude. Oh, 49% is down to 49%. Well, that's interesting. Oh, it's because we added a second guy and we took them off of Liberty Bells. So we're only producing one Liberty Bell now. But if we moved this guy in, he wouldn't produce very much and there wouldn't be enough food. Aha! Finally! We've got a warehouse. Alright. So we'll change it back to... who do we want to change it to? Wagon train, actually. Let's pump out some wagon trains. That's a reasonable thing to make here. Okay, Jamestown. We've got... We can grab more sugar here. And that. Okay, the merchantman can head to Roanoke and pick up stuff there. This merchantman. Wait, which one did we send to Roanoke? Oh, it was the horse guy, so that was actually the right thing to do. Okay. 2 horses dropped off at Roanoke. And this guy can just carry on. This guy can also go to Roanoke, pick up gear, pick up loot. We'll get more sugar, tobacco, fur. We can head down to Plymouth with that. Okay, let's keep exploring. Right, so we decided you're going to plow. This village, we haven't visited this village yet, right? This is 4140. 4140, okay. Let's see what you guys have to offer. Sugar planters. And you want rum. You want horses. And you want cigars. They're pleased to welcome us nearby lands. Oh, look at this. What on earth? What? What? We must be close to the, Oh, okay, yeah, we're close to the ocean up here. We've reached, like, Venezuela or something. Because, like, this is super inland. Otherwise. But if this is like, the coastline right here, then it's not so bad. Still, that's a dumb place to settle. Like, what are you even getting there? I guess this must be ocean. This must be ocean right here. I don't know. I'll have to get closer to find out. But like, right now, this looks like a very bizarre settle. I guess the AI, the AI may have different priorities, but that looks like a very bizarre settle. Also, why did the Dutch have a dragoon right next to my city? Do I need to start buying cannons and stuff? Hmm. That was some weird music. Are we about to get... Oh! The natives are attacking the Dutch, and they just destroyed their... or demoted their dragoon and took their horses. So now the Tupi have horses that they captured from the Dutch. That's interesting. I guess the Dutch aren't getting along with the Tupi as well as I am. Okay, this guy has horses. We're going to head to Boston with our horses. Get them growing there too. This merchant man, we'll load him up again. And send him down to Plymouth. Keep exploring here. Alright, you've built... Or no, you're on rainforest right now? Plow fields. This land has already been plowed. Why does it say rainforest? Oh, it was the other tile. Okay, this is Savannah Road plowed. Okay, so this is fine. I guess we should build a road to Roanoke to connect them together. That's a reasonable thing to do. I want to get closer to Fort Nassau to find out what the heck is going on over there. Oh, there's multiple... There were multiple... Okay, that makes sense. Multiple guys making stuff there. We want to build a road over to here, but I don't know if I want to go along the coast or if I want to go inland, and I don't know... Like, am I going to settle another colony here once the Tupi here have been unfortunately genocided? I don't know. It might be a little bit too close. Let's see. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll build the road straight across here. You know what? I don't know. My spacing of my colonies is all screwed up. Because ideally, you want there to be 2 spaces between any 2 colonies that are close to each other, and roads connecting them. But instead, we have like 3 spaces here, 1 space here, 4 spaces here. It's really kind of a mess. So I don't even know how to build the road network like in a smart way. I guess I'll build a road to Boston, between Roanoke and Boston. I think that's a reasonable... Oh, wait, did I just... Friggin' heck. I think I just used that guy up. No, you know what? I'll build the road this way. I gotta stop clicking on pioneers that are working. I hope it doesn't use up their tools. Oh, nice. We got our 50% Sons of Liberty membership here. And 70% in Boston. Oh, we've run out of lumber. Right. Let's get this guy lumbering. Or no, let's get him doing cotton again. We'll get this guy lumber. Oh, come on. We'll get this guy lumberjacking. Okay, a bunch of ships just landed. Let's see what they're up to. Okay, here we go. We've now got an elder statesman who can be a statesman, generating lots of Liberty Bells. That means we're going to need a farmer. And we can have this guy. What can this guy do? I guess he can go Liberty Bells as well, and we'll just have an enormous amount of Liberty Bells coming out of this town. Because we haven't been able to get access to these tiles yet. Okay. You're building a road, for real this time. We have a bonus carpenter. Plymouth is the one that has a carpenter already. But we got a dock there anyway, with the galleon. It's part of our trading plan. Right, because we want the galleon to hold all kinds of stuff. Okay. There, now we've got 4 different cargoes to bring back. Let's see. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah. This guy, you're going to build a road going this way? Oh. Oh no. We are worried that building a road here might disrupt the Tupi way of life. We patiently ask you to stop. Alright, then we shall not build a road here, friend. I guess if we go across this way, they won't mind, because that shouldn't be owned by them. Alright, let's move this carpenter to Princeville. French and Spanish will sign a peace treaty. Okay. Price of ore is going up. Oh, we get a free colonist. But that means we can now possibly buy something new. Let's go check that out. E for Europe. I gotta learn these hotkeys. Nope. Just lots of free colonists. Okay, we better go pick him up soon. Alright, so this is the guy with horses. We can unload 2 more horses here. In Boston. This ship is just grabbing stuff to take to Plymouth. I guess this guy can also take coats to Plymouth. Yeah, we can just take those coats to Plymouth, that's fine. This one is also taking stuff to Plymouth. This guy, we can send him around to Baltimore to go pick up whatever's over there. Okay. The scouts have reached the outskirts of Fort Nassau, Your Excellency. What shall we do? Let's meet with the mayor. Mighty Viceroy Dan Lynch, we again welcome you to the New Netherlands. Please remember that we have justly claimed all this land in the name of the Stadtholder of the United Provinces of the Netherlands. We continue in our efforts to build a mighty overseas trading empire. So we can now ask them to withdraw their forces, but we don't actually have a lot of military, so I'm not going to do that. So let's just have them go in peace. Alright. Is there anything else that we can... No, there isn't. We're just going to head to England with this. Alright, this guy. Right, we're heading way down here to establish another colony that's actually going to do silver mining and not just pretend. This guy, we're going to make a road going across this way. Okay, you're going to join Princeville and start building something here. Hold on. So we're going to need wood. So this guy's going to become a lumberjack. And we're not going to build docks. We're going to build a wagon train here. Ooh, Spanish-born Iroquois village. The Spanish have diversified now. They're now harassing an entirely new kind of native. Cherokee raiding party wreaks havoc on the Spanish colony of Santo Domingo. So they're still fighting the Cherokee. Price of tools still going up. Aha! Hernando de Soto. Okay, finally. Now we can for real start popping the Lost City rumors. No more pretending. Alright, this guy. Head back and start doing those rumors. Same with you. Oh, 70 gold. That's okay. These guys can move really far on rivers. Like, I think 9 squares or something like that. Alright, can we build a road here? Okay, good. Arawaks are still fighting the French. Alright, we can start selling stuff here. In groups of 100. Oh, prices are falling. But we've got 4,000 gold. Let's pick up a couple of artillery pieces. Maybe 3 artillery pieces. Alright, we'll bring all these guys back. Actually, this guy here, let's make him into a dragoon. So this will be our big military spending. Now that the Dutch are starting to... Oh, sweet! Peter Minuet. I guess I should show off the other ones who are new on here. So, Sieur de la Salle, he gives all existing and future colonies a stockade when the population reaches 3. This is convenient. It's nice. It's not super awesome. And one of the things that it does do is it prevents you from abandoning colonies of size 3 or greater for the rest of the game once you get him. Thomas Jefferson, we haven't seen yet. He increases Liberty Bell production by 50%, which is really good. By statesmen, so not the free ones you get, but by statesmen. And Jean de Brébeuf, he makes all of your missionaries function as experts. Now, we currently only have 1 missionary, and he is an expert, so this one would literally do nothing for us, but it would allow our future missionaries to just be whatever instead of experts. But we're going to take Peter Minuet. Boom. And once he arrives, we're going to have significantly improved geography. Oh, furs are ready at Baltimore. Oops. Oh yeah, they've just been gradually accumulating. Well, we better get a ship over there to pick them up. Oh, and there is a ship going there. That's good. Alright, you're heading down to check out this Lost City rumor. Oh wait, this guy's doing it. It's the same rumor. Oh, desperate survivors of a former colony. So we get another colonist. I guess we can have this guy start going further north. All this missionary talking in an adult-only tag. Well, only if you make it that way. Alright, let's keep heading south. So this guy, man, he is far from everywhere. Like, should I send a ship to pick him up? I guess so. Alright, let's have him head towards the coast. And we'll have a ship go pick him up, because he is far. Alright, they're giving us furs, but we literally are already overstocked on furs. We can't hold any more furs. 20 sugar, that's nice. Yeah, so we've had to dump these furs. And here we're having to dump the sugar. We need to get our ships being more intelligent. Alright, let's get this stuff unloaded. These horses need to go to Baltimore. This guy, you can unload this stuff. And I guess go grab stuff from these other towns that are getting overloaded with stuff. So like Jamestown, I think, is the one that had lots of sugar, right? Yeah. There's the caravel here. Come on, activate. No changes. Activate. There we go. Go to Jamestown. It's funny, I don't remember it being so difficult activating units in this game, but I guess it was. Because I'm really struggling with activating units properly. Hey! We got one of the 7 cities of Cibola. Treasure worth 5,300 and unearthed in the ruins. It will take a galleon to get this treasure back to Europe. This is one of the best outcomes you can get. So what we're going to do is just find a safe place nearby and establish a colony to protect it, because otherwise the natives will eventually attack this. So this is a treasure train. This is 5,300 gold, but it's so much gold that we don't just get it put into our account. We have to ship it back to Europe before it qualifies as money. And it could be attacked right now. But what I'm going to do is I'll move a couple squares away from this Inca city, and then I'll build a colony there temporarily just to protect it until a ship can arrive. I don't know why we have vision on that movement in the middle of the jungle there, but we do. Alright, that's good. Oh, the king is increasing military spending again. That's not good. Okay, Baltimore. We need furs to get out of here, and also silver. And we're going to go pick up that dude. Whoops. Oh, why do I keep doing that? I gotta steer him manually. Hydrate? Okay, I've got a little bit of water left. Alright, let's keep exploring. That's ocean. That's ocean. Alright, I finally managed to build this road without being a complete idiot about it. You know what? This needs to be plowed. No, it doesn't. It has a river. It doesn't need to be plowed. It has a river. What about this? Plow river +1. Road river +2. So for lumberjacking purposes, this timber needs a road. Okay. So I will build a road there. Let's see, who owns this tile? Does it have any ownership? This is New England. This is New England. This is New England. That's interesting. Wait, we didn't get Peter Minuet yet, did we? No. He's coming soon. Anyway, the treasure can move this way. I don't know if we're far enough to really prevent them from being angry. We can wait one more turn. We can establish the colony like here. Yeah, let's do that right here. We'll establish a colony right here. We're going to call it Hartford. This is going to be a temporary colony. It's only going to exist for a few turns. All right, this is the military ship coming in. We're going to drop this stuff off at Plymouth, and then we're going to go pick up that treasure. So this galleon needs to be empty. And we've got these units here. Who's next? So the artillery, we can move one into Princeville. All right, this is where this colony is going to be. Guess I'll protect this artillery with a dragoon. We'll fortify one here in Plymouth. I bought 3, right? Yeah. And we'll move one of those over to there by ship. So I'll just sentry that one. Oops. Price of muskets still going up. Okay, we need to get rid of some of this stuff. Sugar. All right, let's just. Okay, what does Roanoke have? They've got 49 tobacco. Boston probably has nothing. I'm just going to take this sugar straight to England. It's 100. We can sell it in a group of 100. This ship, right? We're going north to pick up that extra colonist. All right, let's talk to this village. All right, so this is another sugar planter village. Probably, this guy's probably far enough away that it's not super relevant to write it down, but I'm going to write it down anyway. Rum, horses, cigars. Gotta remember to get your coordinates. Welcome the emissaries. We give you 64 gold. Okay, hold on. Your coordinates are 31, 35. Okay. Can I go like, is there like a next unit button that I'm missing? Can you keep the natives alive? Oh yeah, it's definitely possible. It's just a question of optimization, right? Because when you declare war on the king, so when we eventually declare war on England for our independence, if there are a bunch of natives nearby, the King of England will provide them with guns and horses, and they will attack us as well. So it's recommended that you create a buffer, a safe zone near your colonies that does not have any more natives in it. But you don't have to do that. You could play the whole game. Being totally friendly with the natives. But even things like plowing fields and building roads, they don't enjoy. And as your population goes up, like as each colony becomes more populated, they also don't enjoy that. And so it does become difficult. So, and they also don't like, stationing military units. All right. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is the heritage of my country. Maybe your country has a similar experience with its own indigenous people, but this is definitely what happened and what is still happening in the Americas. So it's unfortunate but realistic. Right, I was building a road out to this out to that tree. Okay, this guy's empty now. He can go to Hartford and pick up our 5,300 gold treasure train. And this guy can establish a silver mining colony here, New Haven. Yeah, we'll get him get him mining silver. Oh, wait a minute. The real silver mine is owned by the natives? Wait, that wasn't the case before. That wasn't the case before. Inca land? I thought I checked that and it wasn't Inca land. Friggin' heck. Alright, well, you're going to be on statesman duty then for now. Until we get Peter Minuet. He's in progress, right? That's the... Yes. Peter Minuet is the one we're working on. So... Once he comes, all of that land will belong to us. Alright. Who am I working on here? This Dragoon. We can send the Dragoon up to Providence, I guess. The Dutch are really sending a lot of military around Boston. I guess really I should have put some military over by Boston. Oh, we get another free colonist. Alright, you're going to Hartford. You're building a road. Oh no, there's a friggin' artillery in this, oops. Well, that's completely dumb. Well, now I need to pick up the artillery with this merchantman too. So I guess, what can I do with Hartford here? What can I do with you? I can put, can I put you on Liberty Bells? No, there's not, won't be enough food. And this guy only has, he has to work food just to not die. Man, this is an extremely inferior colony. I guess what I could do, here's what I could do. I'll put this guy in the colony, make this guy be a scout again, and then put this guy on farming. So instead of using my scout as the colony holder, I'll just use this stupid free colonist, and now my scout can resume his job. All right, you're gonna fortify. Okay. The Incas see that your food stores are low. We're going to give you 75 food. Very kind of you. Let me check on that colony and make... Okay, Iroquois is attacking the Spanish. Apache attacking the Spanish. I haven't even heard of the Apache yet. Oh, and now the Tupi are attacking the Dutch. Alright, we can sell this. Should we spend the 2,000 gold to start making tools... Buying tools again? I don't know. Alright, Sons of Liberty membership above. Alright, cool. We've got a wagon train now. That's good. We can now get this colony. Apache, North American natives coming. So, no, it's the Spanish are up there because the Iroquois and the Arawak and the Apache are all North American tribes. So that's where the Spanish are at. Right, we can load up this wagon train with the stuff that's overflowing here. We can get this guy back on tobacco. This guy here, this carpenter, we can get him chopping wood again before we make something else. Is this? Yeah, this is all ocean. Okay. So that Dutch colony has access to the ocean. All right. Wait, why did I build a road? Oh, right, I'm building a road towards that place. Right. Okay, now I can go scouting again with this guy. Well, that Hartford just sits there. Okay, is there any more stuff? No. So now I can go to Plymouth with this. Drop that stuff off there. Actually, do I want to trade with the natives? Actually, yeah, maybe I do with tobacco. 4061. Which village is that? Is it this village? No. This village? No. Which village is 4061? I guess I need to learn how the coordinate system works. This village. So this village wants tobacco as their primary trade good. So now that I have a wagon train, I can take tobacco from Plymouth and trade it to the natives. Wait, never mind. Don't want to do that. Let's load this up. There we go. What else did they want? 4061. They want coats and horses. But this place is full of cotton. Where are my ships? I need more ships. All right. I think you can go with other stuff. Like, I don't think that cotton will disappear or anything. Oh. The Tupi are really smashing the Dutch there. Oh, they were using a criminal as their soldier. That's why. What is this? Furs? Sure, I don't care about furs. Toss the furs into the river. The ocean, whatever. Oh, ore is ready at Providence. Okay, so let's switch this guy to blacksmith. So he's now making tools. Sweet. We've got a lot of extra food here, so let's have this guy become a blacksmith too. We can afford to have another colonist inside the colony. And that gives us horses that we can grow. So that's pretty ideal, actually. Oh, 51%. All right. Okay, here we are, Baltimore. You're the last one to get horses, so you can have all 12. Furs, unfortunately, we can't sell furs anymore. So what do I want to do with these furs? Do any of the natives want furs? Probably not. That would be pretty dumb. Yeah, none of the native villages want furs. They know how to get their own furs. Yeah. You know what? There's no real logical ending points in this game like there is in XCOM. So I think what I'm going to do is, end the stream at this point. Maybe do some thinking over the next day of what direction I want to go. But my start was a little bit messier than I would have liked in terms of placement, but I think I can turn this into a powerful United States of America. Yeah. So I'm gonna save my game. I mean, it's been auto saving all along, but we can save as well. Do an official save. And then what I'm going to do is check to see if there's anyone playing this game or a similar game. I don't think there's anyone playing this game, but there might be. But there are a few other games that are pretty similar that we can go on a raid of. Let's see. Yeah, I'm the only one playing this exact game. But just check a few other similar games. Looks like we're gonna fall back to Civ 6, which is technically a similar game, although there's a couple of people who watch the stream who are streaming right now. So maybe we'll do that instead. Let's see. Is there anything? I want to see if there's any like an interesting looking Civ 6 stream. Doesn't look like it. So you know what? We're gonna raid Addercob, who's playing XCOM, the 2012 version of XCOM, um, and so we'll see how he's doing. So that'll be our raid target for tonight. So anyway, thanks everyone for stopping by. I plan to continue the colonization campaign tomorrow at 7 o'clock. So if you want to see where things go with our South American New England, then yeah, come on back tomorrow. So we're going to head over to Addercobb now. Have a good night, everyone.